welcome to Crochet Beginners Group. For those of you who are new to the group who don't really know, every Friday we do something called Film It Friday, where we can show off all the crochet that we've made during the week, our crochet purchases, just anything crochet basically, or you can just talk about yourself, or you can just ramble like I do. So, my name's Alexandra and I'm one of the admin on Crochet Beginners Group. I haven't got a lot of crochet to show you this week because I actually haven't done any because I've been super busy with court and university. So instead, I know, because I get a lot of questions saying, how long have I been crocheting for? Why did I start the group? When did I start the group? Etc. So I thought I would talk about that today. So there is a tiny bit of crochet in it. And I'm really sorry if this is going to bore you. Please feel free to turn off. So I started Crochet Beginners Group about 18-19 months ago. So I'll start at the start. For a very long time, I'd been very ill. With mental health problems. I had an eating disorder that I've had for years and years, and it never kind of got sorted. And a few years ago, I ended up in hospital with my eating disorder and addiction as well, which kind of goes hand in hand often with eating disorders. And I am quite open about that, and I'm very passionate about mental health. And I believe that we should talk about it and not be ashamed of mental health. And I am in fact a mental health student nurse at the moment, and I also work in mental health. So I work I'm based in Bristol in the United Kingdom, and the way that NHS works in the UK, I don't know why I said in the UK because it only is in the UK, is that different health trusts run different areas of the country. So I work for a trust called Avon and Wiltshire Mental Health Partnership, and they run all the psychiatric units, psychiatric outpatients, psychiatric community services in Avon, Wiltshire. It is a huge trust, so I can go and work wherever they need me. And I do a lot of work on PICU, which is psychiatric intensive care, and also I'm based at Froomside, which is a medium secure unit. So it's people that have committed crimes, and instead of going to prison, the Ministry of Justice hold them, they are sectioned, but instead of going to prison, they go to a secure unit because they are very poorly. So that is a little bit about me. So I originally started crocheting when I just had this light bulb moment when I was in hospital. And I was like, I really want to start crocheting. I don't even know where this notion came from. I don't come from a crafty family at all. In fact, my mum can knit, but there's stuff in her house that I've got a daughter that's 21, and she started when I was pregnant with Beth, and it's still not finished. So there's half done baby cardigans that she's got. Sorry, I've got a cold. So I don't even know where this came from. And so when I got out of hospital, I went on YouTube and I was like, right, I really need to do this. I bought a crochet hook and a ball of wool. Do you think I could do it? Honestly, I was so stressed not being able to do this blooming crochet. So me and two friends, one of which, Kay, is now admin on the group, went to a local yarn shop, and we just did like a little 2-hour crochet session. Lisa Beecham is the other person who did it, and she is still on the group. I don't think she's picked up a piece of crochet since. Isn't that true, Lisa? So we went to this, and I thought, I'll just do a little Facebook group, or group chat, so if we've got problems, we can ask each other. And then I added Lisa Marie Reeves, who's one of the admin, to the group, because her mum, I've known Lisa since she was 3, and her mum taught her to crochet. So, sorry, I got a really awful cough. So I added her to the group because I thought she could help us crochet. And then I think I added Jo Salter, because she has her own pattern company called Salter Stitches, and she knows Lisa, so that's how I know Jo. So I kind of like added her to the group to help us kind of learn to crochet. And the group, I don't even know how it just grew and got like really, really big. And I had so many meltdowns over granny squares. Oh my word, granny squares were like my nemesis. And I was so determined to do it, but I did nearly give up a few times, ask Lisa, because I just used to message her and be like, that's it, I can't do it anymore. So, and then I met, because I go to WI, which is Women's Institute, and I met Angela at WI, who was also learning to crochet. And the lovely Angela said to me, instead of doing your normal granny square, try a solid granny square. And oh my word, it was like ding, ding, ding. And once I did the solid granny square, there was no stopping me. So I've got my first make, that the ends are still not sewn in. So this is the first blanket I ever made. It's not very expensive yarn. It was from a shop called B&M that we've got in the UK. And let me stand up. Sorry guys, I'm in my summer house, so it's just a single bed size. Just granny squares, just joined together, with the ends still not sewn in, nearly 2 years later, because I hate sewing in ends. So yeah, that was my first make, and then since then there's no stopping me. Oh, excuse me, and I always burp as well, I don't know why. Yeah, so that is my crochet story. And yeah, and then the group has just suddenly like got massive, and we've got really exciting news to tell you tomorrow. Super duper exciting news. And also, I started a blog as well, and a company called Thomas Ramsden, who make fabulous yarn, kind of asked me to blog about them. So I'm sort of a brand ambassador for Thomas Ramsden. You probably don't know them as Thomas Ramsden. If you're in the UK, they make brands of yarn. There's Robin. There's some up here actually. Look how super duper beautiful this is. I need to think of something to make with this. So they make Robin, they make Peter Pan, they make Wendy, and there's some other brands that they make as well. So I blog for Thomas Ramsden, which is amazing. And I put instructional tutorials, that's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, my brain's not functioning today. Is Alexandra's brain ever functioning? So I put tutorials on my blog. I will pop the link on here. So if you want to have a look at my blog, you're more than welcome. Yeah, so that is my little crochet journey. It is quite difficult trying to fit everything in because now I'm back at uni. I had the whole summer off, so I had from the start of May till the middle of September off when I was crocheting lots. And now I'm back at uni. It is quite hard to fit everything in, but I am determined. I also sew. I also make dresses. Yeah, so that's all about me, really. I'm sorry this Film It Friday is totally boring. I will be back on Wednesday. I do a live on the page every week, and now I've changed my day to a Wednesday because I'm in uni on a Tuesday now till really late, and I was finding that when I was getting home, it was the last thing I wanted to do because I was just shattered. So I changed my day to a Wednesday, so 2 o'clock on Wednesdays. I do a live on the page. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you for listening to me ramble. Oh, and this is Delilah. This is my summer house. Look, I'll give you a little tour. Da, da, da. So I've been sitting in my summer house and crochet. And it's really, even though it's not winter, it's autumn, because the sun shines in, it's like, it's not cold at all, it's quite warm. Anyway, I digress as per usual. So I'll be back on Wednesday for your live at around 2 p.m. Don't forget, we have some exciting news for the page tomorrow, and it is good. And I need to say thanks to Sam because he's worked his little boy bits off, sorting it all out for us. So thank you, Sam. You're an amazing admin. Yeah, so I'll see you all on Wednesday. Have a lovely weekend. Keep posting all your lovely crochet work. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you Wednesday. Lots of crochet love. Bye.